and welcome back. I hope you're feeling good and ready to go. Today I'm going to change the focus a bit. We're going to be lying down on the mat today, or on your rug, whatever you've got, lying on our backs and working on that core control whilst we move our bodies. Let's get started.
So you can have a support underneath your head if that feels better. You could put a pillow under there. I prefer just having my head on the mat. It doesn't make a difference with these exercises today. I've got myself a little Pilates ball, but again, you don't need to use this. You could use anything soft because it's just going to go between the knees there whilst we're lying down. With your hands, I'd like you to place them onto your pelvic bones. Find that knobbly bit where it drops away, and that's where your finger should sit. Your thumbs are going to come downwards towards the mat. And whilst we're lying here with our feet hip width apart, I'd like you to just have a go at rolling that pelvis forwards and backwards. So we're creating an arch in our back, and then we're pushing that back straight down into the mat. Here we are, in fact, taking our lumbar spine through its range of movement, and this is really, really therapeutic for our lower backs. Whilst we're doing is see if we can relax our shoulders a little bit. It might help, now that you've got the hang of it, to just place your hands down, palm face down on the mat as we roll here. Now, let's find neutral. So we're going to find that mid position there. Take a breath in and exhale to engage that core. As we do, I'd like you to bring your arms up so they're pointing, so your fingers are pointing towards the ceiling. Your palms are facing inwards here. We're going to take a deep breath in to prepare again. And as we exhale, we're going to bring those arms overhead. And then as we breathe in, they're coming back to center. We're reaching as high up as we can, so we can bring our shoulders off the mat here and then blow them away. Now, whilst we're doing this, your back should be in full contact with the mat. We're not lifting or losing that control in our core. That's being maintained. So blow away, breathe in back. You should feel your tummy muscles working hard here, and that is the aim. The aim is to be able to control that core whilst we are doing a different movement, in this case overhead reach. If this feels nice, let's see when we get to the top, can we circle back round? Go away and breathe in to come back. Taking that shoulder through its range of movement there. And 3, 2, and 1. Finishing with our hands pointing upwards, and then let's just bring them down, back down to the mat. Hope that was okay. Just wanted you to bring your arms down for a minute. We're going to reach them up again, and then just spread them wide either side of your body, so long as you've got the space. I've got a sofa to contend with here. Arms out to the side. With the ball in between our knees, or if we don't have one, we're going to be rolling our knees over to the side and back up to the middle, and then over to the other side and back up to the middle. But as always, there's breathing to consider with this. So making sure that your pelvis is in neutral. Breathe in to prepare, and as we exhale, we're pulling those tummy muscles and we're bringing those legs right over to the side, trying to keep our shoulders in contact with the floor. So if your shoulders are coming up, then just ease it off a little bit. You've probably gone a bit too far for what your body is happy with. So we're coming down to the side and then breathing it back in, and then over to the other side and back up. Remembering those shoulders are staying put. This is hip twist level 3 if you're interested. Having the ball between you really helps in this exercise because it just gives you something to push your knees against something to sort of lean against whilst you're doing it. And we'll do 2 either side, 2, and then last 1, and last 1. Brilliant. Now bringing those arms back up, and we're going to take that ball out from in between your knees and just place it over there somewhere. Okay, keeping that nice rest position, it's called in Pilates, or crook lying, or lying on your back with your knees bent. We're going to stay here and rest our arms now by the side. I want you to try and keep your shoulders nice and relaxed now, and keep that back in contact with the floor. And we're going to take a deep breath in to prepare, and exhale. We're going to slide 1 foot away from us, and then breathe in to bring it back, and then swap sides and back. So our feet are always in contact with the floor, and there should be no gapping in that lower back. If you feel a gap, just rein it back in again. Really, really pull those tummy muscles in, so working those tummy muscles and moving our legs simultaneously. Relax them shoulders down. Exhaling to bring your legs out, and inhaling as they come back towards the middle. So 2 more on each side. 2 and 1 and 1. That's it, lovely. Now just take your hands and just rest them on your tummy now. We're keeping those knees bent, but this time what's going to happen is we're going to keep one leg with the knee pointing up towards the ceiling, and the other one is going to go out to the side by itself. So take a deep breath in to prepare, and exhale. We're going to pull those tummy muscles in and bring that leg to the side. Now, remembering I've got rubbish range of movement in my hip. So this is as far as I can get before my left buttock basically is coming up off the floor. So I don't want you to be lifting or rolling over at this. So if your limit is just there, then that's where you stop. But some people will be able to get their leg all the way down, and that's fine too, as long as you can maintain that contact here, keep those muscles working. So let's give it a proper go. So you might actually want to put your hands on your hips here just to make sure that you're not cheating and lifting up on one side. So breath in to prepare. Exhale, we'll drop that one out. And let's just keep with one side for now. So we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then back, then other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other side again, but we're going to go one side and the other now. So 1 and the other, left and right, or whatever. That's it, let's keep going. Don't lift those bottoms off the floor. And we'll go 2, 2, and 1, and 1. Then both your knees are finishing off, pointing up towards the ceiling. Take your hand and roll over to the side, and use your hand to push yourself up. See you tomorrow. Don't be late.